Good morning everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So onwards and upwards, strong uptrend, no reason to be looking for shorts as I've been saying all week, and what we're looking for is retests of the breakouts. Now we got a fairly solid breakout yesterday, and I'm just going to get to the lower time frames because you're going to see it a lot clearer there. And here was our sideways price action, and then you can see sort of last week, so week before, sideways price action, then we got a bit more volatility, and then we were going sideways here. Oh, sorry, that's not going to help us at all. Let's get the right tool for the job. There is the level, there is the bottom of the range, and you can see most of the week just going sideways. So 2 weeks ago we had a similar kind of situation, and then a bit of volatility last week, moving up and then sideways, and now we've got the break. So obviously there was a break and no real retest, but we'll get to that now. Don't forget to hit that like button and let me know if the sound is fixed. Otherwise we'll need to be shopping this weekend for a different mic. So you can see what I mean here. On the hour we sort of tested, rejected, but staying above the moving averages. So from a gambling perspective, you may have been looking at an opportunity here when it got to the bottom of the range and top of the range, reject. That was the 50% of the range more than likely, and we can just double check that with a Fibonacci tool. So if you just do that and do that, and there's the 50% right there. So just below the 50, it actually pulled back onto, no, that was the 50 there, that's the 38.2, so that was the 50, so it pulled back onto the 50. I'll just put a level in and then we get rid of the noise and you'll see what I mean. There's the 50 there. Delete that. Okay, so let's drop down to 50 minutes. You'll see it way better here. So you can see pretty much confused. Tails the upside, tails the downside. See, there's the 50% Fibonacci of the range. Then there's the top of the range rejection, and look there. Gap up, big solid move, pulled back again, and that pullback was just to test this breakout here. And there was a fairly decent inside bar there. So, you know, there were two opportunities for long. One was here, your stop. I suppose, I mean, you could have grabbed this one, looked for an entry up there with a stop there. That would have been a 53-point stop. It would have only been triggered up here. Or alternatively, as soon as you saw this, sort of jump in on the trade, there, it's going to give you a 30-point stop loss. You could have canned this limit order, jumped in here, 30-point stop loss, and that, if you were still in on that trade, would be 158 points. So pretty much what I did yesterday, jumped in this area, got out up here, well, took some profits at the top here, and then the rest was taken out up here. But for today, what we're looking for is a retest of structure. Now we've got a gap here and a breakaway. Now the important thing to understand at the moment is where our all-time high is, and I'm going to use that level there, and then let's just delete that one and delete that one. So that is our all-time high right there, which is sorry, let's just get back to a lower time frame. So that's our all-time high. That's 16,557, and you know, that's why that's the area to take profit. Now at the moment we've got a fairly decent break of that, so I would expect this all-time high to be tested. I don't think it's going to be a runaway breakout, so we're sitting at an all-time high at the moment, so I would expect it to come back, test it, build some structure here, and that is your opportunity for the move higher. Just be wary of all these gaps here. You can see there's a gap, there's a small gap there, there's another gap there, there's a gap there, and I don't think there's anything else. There's one right here, this red bar here, that's the next gap there, and we've got one all the way down here. So just bear in mind that you've got all these gaps, and then if you look at the hour, there's nothing really indicating that you need to be concerned about the move to the upside, apart from the fact that we are parabolic. So you can see it's kind of, if you draw a curved line here, it's sort of going in a parabolic curve. So yeah, pull back on structure, preferably close the gap as well. That's just, I'd love that to happen just from a structure perspective, but that would be almost bottom of that range that we had yesterday. You see that little range there? So not too interested on that, but I want to pull back onto this 16,557. It can come back in, close the gap. It's also something that can happen. Your stop is below 16,527, and there's a beautiful, well-structured measured move here. You can take it from the bottom here if you want to, but I'm going to be conservative and take it from that red bar there. So there's my move up, that's my consolidation, that's my break, and it's probably going to be targeting some round number because there's no structure to the left now because we are at all-time highs. So that'll be 16,650. So 16,650 is going to be your next target to the upside. Okay, so that is me for this morning. Looking for a pullback onto structure, build the base, and then nice juicy long with a stop of probably 50 odd points with a move of 92, 93 points. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.